Now we're going to teach BidTrakker. This is Tuesday's BidTrakker report. Guys, this is the Holy Grail. Let me tell you why you want BidTrakker as opposed to anything else in the whole wide world. Everybody's heard of web scrapers, these little crawling things that go out and pull information, okay? You can buy web scraper access to FBO for like $30 a month, okay? And it'll do a good job of going into the construction categories of FBO. Does anybody know what the construction categories of FBO are? Has anybody ever heard of Y and Z on FBO? No. Okay. Remember Doug said earlier that people have put little searches, and if you're an air conditioning contractor and you want to see the jobs that get issued out of Colorado, okay, those all come out in a category called Y and Z on FBO. Y is construction and Z is construction services and maintenance, okay? But these are, generally speaking, Y and Z are all the construction jobs. The problem is that sometimes jobs get miscategorized. Now, when I say categorized, if there's a Y and Z, can you imagine that there's an A, B, C, D, E, F, G? There is. Not only that, there's an A, B, B, C, C, D, D, E, E. Not only that, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, up to like 100. There's hundreds of categories on FBO.gov. Now let's take an example category, aircraft parts. They put out solicitations. We need more airplane parts. Get the air, and they get little Susie over here. Hey Susie, put us a solicitation on FBO. Get us some more airplane parts bids. We need bids. And then they issue the solicitation. They get the bids. They get the parts, and they put them in the warehouse. And then they just do what they do with aircraft parts, right? So every day she's posting in category 55. And 2 years goes by, and the big boss man walks into the warehouse on Monday morning. There's been a big rainstorm, and it's leaking in there. And he says, hey, Susie, get us a solicitation for a new roof. We need a new roof on the building. And then Susie goes in to category 55 and puts a contract that would normally be bid by a construction company, not an aircraft supply company. Why does she put it in 55? What's she do every day for years and years and years? 55, 55, 55, 55. Okay? There are miscategorized jobs that are not in Y and Z in nearly every BidTrakker report. Why? Because BidTrakker is the only bid system that's put together by human people. We do not use a web scraper. We have a guy named John Galani, and it's his sole purpose in life to give you the best BidTrakker report that you can possibly get. Every single BidTrakker report, you will find miscategorized jobs. Now, that's an indicator of low to no competition. It's an indicator, that's all it is. Okay? A miscategorized job is just an indicator. But the people that don't subscribe to BidTrakker report will never see those jobs. Never. No way they would go into cake batter mixes to look for a plumbing job. Okay? How do you find a miscategorized job? Well, I'm going to pick one out, and I'm going to let Richie be my witness here. Richie, what category is this job right there?
That's construction maintenance.
Z, right? That's category Z.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Do you see the Z? See the Z there? See, most of these jobs are Ys and Zs. Why? Because that's the construction categories of the government. But let's see if I can find one here.
I gotta get mine to print on both sides.
Oh, wow. What job is that? What category is that?
P.
P like Papa. But what's the scope of the work?
It's demolition, so it's construction.
Demolition of buildings. Why is a construction job in P like Papa? Because somebody just fucked up. Why is it in this report? Because a human being has been taught to go into all those categories and look for miscategorized construction jobs. Is that a competitive benefit in the marketplace? Bet your ass it is. We do not like level playing fields. You like that shit?
So nobody else would be looking for it on the other tracking?
It would never occur to anybody. First of all, if you're using a web bot, the web bot's going to go into P and pull every job that's not a construction job.
Okay, thank you.
It would be worthless to a contractor. You got that? Okay?
So you guys only put construction jobs in there, or you're putting?
We only put jobs in there that Doug and I would have bid. So you're not going to find a job in there in Iraq to go demo a building over there. Okay? Because that's not, even though you'll find that in Y and Z, if you go, that's the problem. See, you're going to waste your time if you go to FBO. Everybody who uses FBO is wasting their time. We have streamlined this thing, and I'm going to teach it to you in great detail. This is all we're doing for the rest of the day is BidTrakker stuff, okay, and membership website stuff. Now, before I show you BidTrakker, what I want to do now, let's do BidTrakker first. All right. I want to explain to you what my computer setup is, and then I'm going to actually show you. So, you guys have probably seen the video that I send out on BidTrakker. A bunch of you have seen it, maybe some of you haven't. That everything that I'm about to show you can be done on a Macintosh. Everything that I'm showing you can be done on a computer with one screen. But what I'm going to be showing you is the most efficient, effective way to do the next step. What's the first step? Everything starts with a BidTrakker report. That's step one. Okay? So, on that note, let me teach everybody how to read a BidTrakker report. The purpose of this video is to show the first stage of dealing with the BidTrakker report. Normally, we all read from left to right, but the BidTrakker report is designed to be read from right to left. With the BidTrakker report, what you're looking for is a reason to say no. So, for instance, the BidTrakker report here is sorted by the date that the job is due. If the job was due yesterday, then that's a reason to say no. But what you'll end up doing is reading a BidTrakker report like this. You're moving your way down and to the left, this is how you read a BidTrakker report, and you're looking for a reason to say no. So what I'm going to demonstrate here is how I would have used the BidTrakker report when I was running Ryshon Corporation. So I was specifically cherry picking jobs that were 25 to 100,000. Now, when you come across this job here where it shows 0 to 0, that could mean one of two things. Number one, either the girl didn't have a number to put in there, or she wasn't given a number to put in there. And so it's not necessarily a reason to say no. So you keep on going, you come over here. Now, just because we don't have any checkboxes in here, all that means is go ahead, if you're still interested in this job, go ahead and circle the BidTrakker report. In other words, if you make it all the way over to the other side without saying no, then you go ahead and circle that number. And then, so like 250 to 500 was too big for Ryshon Corporation. This I would go ahead and circle because I want to see it. I'm going to take a next step. Whatever, the circle just means you're going to take a next step, whatever that next step might be. But I haven't shown you that yet. But anyway, so you're coming down here, and so this one doesn't necessarily have a reason to say no, so we'd circle that one. That's too big. This one, 25 to 100, it's an RFQ, greenhouse. Yeah, we'll do that one. And so you just keep on reading through here and flip it over. Go to the next page, 0 to 0, RFQ, parking lot. That's a yes. We'll take a next step. Water well, yes. UPS system, yes. That's a yes. Hub zone. See, I'm not hub zone qualified, so that's a no. Repair fire sprinkler, sure. Exterior siding treatment, sure. So you just keep going through here, 0 to 0, RFQ, sure, no. Guide replacement, yes. We'll take a look at that one. And so you just keep going through here. And then let's say you come across a page and you don't find anything. You go, no, 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 no. And even on the back page, you don't come across anything. You just take that piece of paper, throw it away. Because you'll never have to look at that. Because once you get in a cycle with the BidTrakker report, the first time you go through a BidTrakker report, you get to look at every single line item. But eventually, on the next BidTrakker report, when you're going through it, you'll find a job that doesn't have this mark here, which is WOAPR, was on a previous report. So if this was the my second BidTrakker report in a cycle, I would specifically be going through here looking for jobs that do not have WOAPR. And I found one right here. I found a couple of them. So this is missing it, this is missing. So these would be new jobs to me if this were my second BidTrakker report. But we're presuming here that this is the first time you're going through this system. And so you have to look at every job on every page and make your decisions as to whether you're going to take the next step. And if everybody's on board with this whole concept of how to flow through a BidTrakker report, we'll go ahead and move on to the next step. The next part is what my computer looks like. So I've got two monitors. I got a keyboard. I got a mouse. I got on my left of on my desk. See, when I have pages on here that have circles on them, those pages are over here. Where are the pages that have no circles on them?
On the fucking ground.
On the ground. The one over here, I staple it. It becomes my personal BidTrakker report. My personal BidTrakker report is different than her personal BidTrakker report. Why? Because we circled different jobs. Different jobs interest different people. He wants bigger shit, man. He's not interested in what I want, okay? So it's not that we won't compete on some jobs, we might, but our personal BidTrakker report, everybody's is different, okay? Now, my personal BidTrakker report with a staple, that's right here to the left. This is my printed BidTrakker report is on my left. And why am I doing that there? Because I can run my finger down the ones with circles on it, so I can see where I'm at as I'm going through the next step. On this monitor, you have to have Adobe Acrobat. I know there are many PDF programs out there. I've seen them. Stop telling me about cute, chintzy PDF and all this other bullshit PDF programs. Okay? For my shit, you got to use Adobe. Okay? What's on this screen? The digital PDF BidTrakker report. The digital file that created this file, the thing you used to print this, that's on this screen. Okay? On this screen, name an internet browser.
Browser Firefox.
Mozilla.
Firefox. Name another one.
Google Chrome.
Google Chrome. Okay? Internet browsers, there's lots of them. For BidTrakker, you have to use a specific one. Mozilla Firefox. I don't care whether you love it, hate it, doesn't matter. I personally don't really even like it, but you have to use Mozilla Firefox. Why? Because it has add-ons. Yes, I know other browsers have add-ons. There's a specific add-on for Mozilla Firefox that incorporates to BidTrakker. It's called Down Them All, and it's all one word. You have to install this add-on into Mozilla Firefox. Okay? Any questions about where we're at so far? All right. Now here's the rules of the next stage of the game. I'm going to give you each pieces of paper of the BidTrakker report. You're going to circle some numbers. That's not the homework. The homework is you're going to be giving me numbers that you've circled. Everybody's going to get the opportunity to say a BidTrakker number. Because I'm going to be sitting at the computer saying, somebody give me another BidTrakker number. And then I'm going to do the process, the actual process. When I finish the process, I'm going to say, somebody give me another BidTrakker number. And somebody will give me another BidTrakker number. I want you, each individually, to keep giving me BidTrakker numbers until you get it. When you get it, don't give me another BidTrakker number. So eventually there's going to be a last person who's still not getting it, who's going to be feeding me BidTrakker numbers, and eventually they're going to get it, and that's when I'll stop the process. Does that make sense? Okay? So just, if you don't understand what I'm doing, keep giving me BidTrakker numbers. Okay? And with that, I'm going to pass out as random as I can, pages. Synopsis solicitation. What does that mean? I told you there'd be a test.
This is what they want, give them a price.
All right, so what do they want here? They want all this shit. Now, the thing is there's no files to download here. In other words, if I click on random links in FBO, they'll pop up over here, and a bunch of them will see this has blue links, right? Those are downloadable files. So, do you understand the significance? This is what they want. Give them a price. In other words, they don't even have plans and specs for you to look at. They're just describing some shit there, and you just have to use your imagination and put together a number. Do you understand that? That's what's happening there? So what do I do for this? I right-click, I hit down them all, and it found nothing. Normally, there it goes. All right, so I put it in C bids. The last class I called them cool. So I'm going to call you guys awesome. That's even better. All right. Now, then what I do is I put the due date for this job, which is 0413, and then I put the BidTrakker number, which is 51982, and I hit enter, and I say, someone give me another BidTrakker number.
52254.
So I put that in the find box, I hit enter. I come down here and I click on the blue link. It opens up into Firefox. I right click, I hit down them all. I change the date to 0421. I change the BidTrakker number to 52254. I hit enter and I say, someone give me another BidTrakker number.
52242.
I hit enter. I hit the blue link. It opens up into Firefox. I right click. I hit down them all. I put the date in here that this is due, which is 0426. I put the BidTrakker number, which is 52242. I hit enter and I say, someone give me another BidTrakker number.
52096.
I type that into the find box. I hit enter. I click the blue link. It opens up into Firefox. I right click. I hit down them all. I come over here and I change the date of this one, which is 0414, and I put the date in here, which is 52096. I hit enter. And I say, someone give me another BidTrakker number.
51942.
I hit enter. I click the blue link. It takes me over into Firefox. I right click. I hit down them all. I put the date that this one's due, which is 0412. I put the BidTrakker number, which is 51942. I hit enter. I say, someone give me another BidTrakker number.
52203.
I hit enter. I click the blue link. I right click. This is pre-solicitation. Whenever you come across a pre-solicitation, you just click watch this opportunity and they'll email it to you when it becomes a solicitation. Somebody give me another BidTrakker number.
52198.
I hit enter. I click the blue link. It takes me over into down them all. This is another pre-solicitation, so you click watch this opportunity. Give me another BidTrakker number.
52201.
I hit enter. I click the blue link. It takes me over to Firefox. I right click. I click down them all. I type the due date, which is the 11th. I type the BidTrakker number, which is 52201. I hit enter. Give me another BidTrakker number.
52121.
I hit enter. I click the blue link. Are you seriously not getting this? Right click. I hit down them all.
No, you just keep asking.
Does anybody have any questions about this?
No.
This one's due 05.
It's going to be a hell of a deposit on that bond.
Okay, 52121. All right. Now, does anybody, seriously, does anybody still need to see this, or do they got it? Okay, so then, what you got, Kobe?
On the very first one, there was nothing when you went to download them all. What was the function?
I hit Control A.
Okay.
Select all. So now, here's the kicker, guys. So I just downloaded all this shit onto my computer. And I put it into a bid subdirectory, and I called you guys awesome. I need somebody who's got a high IQ to tell me the significance of these the significance of those folders. Dates of what?
When the bid needs to be turned in by.
Shut up. You mean I got a folder in my computer that has all my jobs that need to be bid and it's sorted by the date that they're due? Whoa! Okay. All right. Hold on. So when I go in there, what's the significance of this folder?
It's a bad order.
You mean when I open this up, there's a job in here and all the files that I need to bid it are in there? What? No way.
That's awesome.
Do you guys understand why I spent $250,000 building this?
Okay, this is another part of the BidTrakker system. On my left screen, I have one of the latest BidTrakker reports. On my right screen, you'll see I have Mozilla Firefox, and if you look inside the settings, add-ons of Mozilla Firefox, we've got Down Them All installed. And then so somebody would give me a BidTrakker number, and I'd hit Control F, and I'd put the BidTrakker number in there. For this example, I'll just use 51793. You click Enter. You click the blue link. The blue link takes you over into Mozilla Firefox over here. There's files. You can see them right here to be downloaded. So you right click, you hit Down Them All, and then you just create some subdirectory, you know. So this would be, you know, webinar. And then the date that it's due, and in this case it was 0414, and then you put a backslash and the BidTrakker number, which is 51793. You make sure under filters that all files is checked, and you hit start, and you just go over here to the next BidTrakker number. So you just click a blue link, takes you over here, you right click, you hit Down Them All, the date that this is due, the BidTrakker number, 52187, I guess, whichever one I clicked there. Hit go, you come over here, we'll just do 787 here, click here, right click, Down Them All. 787 was due on the 17th. So that's 51787. You hit enter, you come back over to the BidTrakker report, you click another link. This is 103, you right click, you click Down Them All. The date that it's due, which is the 18th on this one. The BidTrakker number, 52103, I think is the one we picked. And you just keep going through this process. So this is kind of the next step. See, on this one, it's a combined synopsis solicitation. So on this one, what you do is you hit Control A, then you Down Them All, and you put this one 52. I think it was 108, so this is due on the 19th. Come over here, you click another one. This is a pre-solicitation. Whenever you come across pre-solicitation, you just click Watch This Opportunity, and then it will email you when it comes out as a solicitation. Here's another example. This one's locked, so what you'll need to do is, in order to get the files, you'll sign in. So you just log in under vendor. I think I have a GCExperts login there. Which one was this? Yeah, it was an RFQ, I think. There, so now it's not locked anymore. Right click, Down Them All. And this was due on the 21st. And 52254 was the BidTrakker number. And then eventually, once you do all this, you end up with a C bids. And in bids, we got the webinar, and then you've got dates. Inside the dates, you'll find BidTrakker numbers. So what this shows you right here, these dates are the actual, your bid schedule. You have jobs that are due on these particular dates, and inside these particular dates, you've got BidTrakker numbers, and inside the BidTrakker numbers, you've got all the documents you need in order to bid the job.